It's for anyone that's impacted by cancer because we're not going to tell somebody who's important to them.
Took some blood work and they thought that it was a severe sinus infection, so they put me on a very strong medication.
Rena went in, she had some blood tests done.
When I came back after being on Cipro, which is a strong medication, my counts did not go anywhere down to normal. So they tested my blood and it turned out that they called me and said, we're 99% sure you have leukemia. They weren't sure which one. So then I went in and did another special test and they diagnosed me with chronic leukemia.
Because that first day that someone finds out that they've been diagnosed with cancer, their life changes forever.
I didn't realize it at first, the magnitude of it, because until you start hearing from the doctors and reading into stuff and starting to understand exactly what's going to be in the future or at the present time, then you reassess everything and it kind of hits you hard.
So it's different than a lot of other cancer charities, because we're not in the cancer research business. We're here to support people living with cancer or their family and friends and anyone who's lost someone to cancer.
I would love to sit next to somebody and paint and we'd laugh and talk about maybe some of our experiences and have something else that we're doing, or yoga, or I think it would be pretty cool.
You know what, you become a member of a club that A, you probably didn't want to become a member of, and B, it's a member of a club that you have a lot of stuff in common with.
The first thing I guess I would say is to get as heavily involved in Gilda's Club Chicago as you possibly can. It's really amazing the effect that community support can have on someone.
We see children who maybe live with their grandparents or their aunts and their uncle. We go into the faith community. We go into the workplace.
I was always a strong person. I mean, in fact, my kids used to call me the bull. I was aggressive in the fact that I didn't allow death to enter my mind. I told myself I would never, because the death rate for what I had was about 85 to 90%.
It's always hard to deal with cancer. There are a lot of people who get that you only have 6 months message.
They kind of force indirectly your mind not to think about why you're actually at Gilda's,
Moving forward is one of her strengths.
Many people find it therapeutic to share their story, whether it's in one of our writing workshops or maybe they go and give a talk somewhere at a community event or something like that.
I kind of am.
Yeah.
I do, like I told you earlier, some people that are going to Loyola, they'll ask me to give them a call or talk to them or over the phone and give them a pep talk or whatever, give them an idea of what I went through and what they can do.
I don't know what your experience was when you came through the door for the first time, but a lot of people tell me that there's an immediate sense of kind of support and warmth and acceptance, and so sometimes that's all somebody needs.
The biggest advice is it's 80% mental. That's my big advice. If you're strong mentally, I think you can get through anything.